Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, and today I have a very special video because I'm back at Rutgers. Today I'm going to be speaking at the Rutgers Board of Governors meeting because, newsflash, Rutgers is kind of broken and I want to try to fix it.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
The Rutgers Board of Governors, if you don't know, is this body which basically controls the Rutgers budget. They control the tuition rates, they control room and board, they control all of that. So they have massive amounts of power, and the thing is, a lot of people don't know about them or care about them. But you really should, because they have so much power over the student experience. And today I'm going to be going to their meeting to ask them some questions and really hold their feet to the fire for some of the decisions they made, which I think have adversely impacted students. On a side note, it is very weird to see this part of campus just completely abandoned. There's normally so many people here. So the Rutgers Board of Governors has a lot to answer for. Mainly, they turned down $2 million that could have paid off a lot of students' debt. Hi, statue. And they basically turned it down because they want to sell that debt to like private companies as this weird like business strategy. And then also they laid off a bunch of the dining hall workers and refused to increase their wages, which has led to really big understaffing issues. There's a reason why Cook Cafe isn't open, why Rock Cafe isn't open, why Henry's Diner has such limited hours, only 2 dining halls have takeout. All of these things are really adversely impacting students, and they really don't seem to be very worried about it. So I want to, make sure they know we care. Yeah, so right now I'm waiting outside of Winans Hall where the Board of Governors meetings take place, and we're just going to be handing out flyers to anyone who walks by and explaining to them what the situation is with the faculty union, the dining hall workers, all that stuff. So yeah, that's what's up right now. All right, so camping outside the meeting went really well. Now we're just going to go get snacks because I'm extremely hungry, and then we're going to have pizza at the union office. Sean, say hi to YouTube.
Yo, what's good?
That are like 4 lanes that run through everything, so it's really hard to cross.
Alma mater. First as a member.
The much-deserved recognition, celebration of Frank Hundley.
Hello, I just wanted to ask about the Rutgers dining department or dining services, because during the pandemic, there are obviously massive layoffs of staff, and since then there's been understaffing issues due in large part to the low starting pay and lack of ability to earn tips. Are there any plans in place in this budget to help ease that issue and have help the dining department get back into full staffing, because this is adversely impacting students and that a lot of locations haven't opened yet, or they have shorter hours or less services? Just want to ask if the board has any plans to sort of help get back to full staffing by fall, because we've been trying to be a fully open university for a whole year, but it's hard to be fully open when you're not full staffing. So I was wondering if there's any plans in this budget to help address that issue. Yeah, so I asked my question really politely, and they just completely ignored me, which feels bad, man. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to ask in the most respectful way possible, so they would give a reasonable response, and they just ignored it. So I don't know. I feel like it says a lot about the state of the Board of Governors and how much they care about student opinions. But yeah, that was my experience with this. Hey y'all, my phone battery is low, so even though I'm just in Barnes & Noble, I'm gonna do the outro real quick right now before my phone dies. This experience is great. I got to meet a lot of very passionate and driven individuals, which is always great. I'd say the one thing that was a little bit disappointing was obviously the response from the Board of Governors is very underwhelming. They didn't really even engage in the premise of my question. Despite the fact it was a genuine question, I asked it very politely and very respectfully. They just seemed like they didn't want to talk about it. And I don't know if that reflects on the topic or if it just reflects on their views of the student questions in general, but I mean, either way, it's not the best sort of reflection of their view of students, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna let that dishearten me too much. I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep fighting the good fight. And if you guys are interested, I actually have a petition that I started with regards to dining hall workers and increasing their wages. So if you want, you can sign that. I'll leave a link to it in the description. And hopefully we can get, economic justice for these people who feed us and keep the campus going. But, other than that, this is a super cool experience. I hope you enjoyed this video. New video next Friday. Peace.